Well, hello, it's Danielle Vincent from Outlaw. And in my new effort to do more YouTube videos, I thought I might give you a after hours tour of our workshop. Okay, this is the foyer area. This is where Jake, the director of operations, sits. He is a effing legend. Let me tell you, amazing, amazing. We have, okay, so just so you know, it's light in here because there are skylights. We are a very low energy place. I mean, high energy, but low energy use. And I'm gonna turn on the lights, but don't worry because they also have motion sensors. So if I was to stand very still for a very bit of time, they would all turn off anyway. These are our bazillions of soap molds. I think we have, I want to say like 60 or, no, it's got to be more than 60. It's like 70 or 80 molds now. And as you can see, they've already started lining them with parchment paper. We reuse our molds, just another way that we are incredibly eco-friendly. We do not throw away molds. We throw away almost nothing. We actually use, we have a laundry service so that we don't have to, so that we can reuse rags and whatnot. And yeah, and then once the soap is cut, all the cutters are put away. I'll not bother you with that. But once, so they come out of those molds like this. This one looks like it had a little bit of a oil problem, so it's sitting here by itself. Probably going to be put to other uses. But anyway, once it's cut, it is set here. As you can see, we have quality standards and they follow the quality standards. They're amazing. This is that part Sasha's work. She's our quality manager. And then here is our Cologne Station. This is where we make the spray colognes. Over here is where we make the body wash. We get it in bases and then we mix it up and we put it into our aluminum containers here. I'm going to zoom in on this. These are aluminum bottles for the body wash. Yes, as you can see, this machine is made in China, but these are filled with base from Oregon, and these labels are made in Colorado, and the bottles themselves are made in, where is it? Spain, because there's no manufacturers here in the US that do these kind of aluminum custom bottles at any price. So anyway, this is where we fill our body washes. And let's see here. What else can I show you? This is where we store all the extra bottles. So one thing you may or may not know or think about when thinking about products is the cost of plastic bottles is actually lower than the cost of aluminum bottles. In order to make sure that we could have aluminum bottles without blowing out our costs, we had to buy a lot of aluminum bottles. So that's why we have a lot of extra aluminum bottles up there. We wanted to make sure that no matter what, we could keep our costs within reach of people, and I hope we've done that. This is where, as you can see, tons of soap on the racks. This is where we keep track of how many bars a day we make. And they've been increasing like crazy. The other day, they made 60 something batches, which with Irma and Ariana made 60 something batches. So these are people who we trained how to make soap. They did not come from soap school. They do not have a degree in saponification or anything like that. We train them to do it. This is our mold repair area where we put old molds that are not functioning anymore This is where we also make new molds, so that we can always be having an increase in molds. Molds are a big deal around here. And as you can see, we have lots of boxes. Every place that ships anything has boxes galore. Here's where we keep air fresheners and sample size soaps and various other things. We also have, if there's a product that gets damaged, gets returned, anything, we actually have that here. That's one place where we used to keep them. Now they're over there, but employees take them home. We mark them out and we all get to smell good all the time. This is where our bar soaps live when they're not being sold. I see some body wash over there. This is where our packaging lives. This is where our new Calamity Jane solid cologne, that's up here, lives. This is the Less Than the Dust, which is limited edition and hand numbered. So that's pretty awesome. You can see that they have the little lot numbers here. And then these are the little solid colognes. Yes, they're in plastic. Yes, we know that's annoying. We have no other way to do it. Right, and then down here, this is the last of the Cursed Cowboy. So if you wanted a Cursed Cowboy, you better get it fast, because that's it. We have tags for everything. And then, of course, our rubber chickens. You can see there's so many rubber chickens. Lots of rubber chickens. In fact, we're going to be buying more, and we're going to be selling them separately. So this is the employee steal these please section of damaged products so that employees can smell good all the time. This is where wholesale happens. This is where shipping and logistics happen. Quality manager and to-do list. They finished it all because effing rock stars. And then we have all of our boxes ready to go out for all of those Mountain Hideout sets and some of the Cologne pre-orders. It looks like, these are the Mountain Hideout sets. So if you wanted a Mountain Hideout set, you should go on the website right now and get them, because we are going to be getting rid of them. And what else can I show you? Like, we're really at the end of the warehouse. This is literally the end. Oh, and speaking of end, we're gonna start sending out handmade. We usually do include a milled soap sample, but really our handmade soap is where it's at. So we're gonna start including handmade soap samples in the packages in the next few months, because truly exceptional stuff, and made by hand, which I guess the name kind of implies. Let's see, what else can I show you? So all of those solid colognes, let me show you this. These are hand folded boxes, so people have to individually hand fold each one. We're working on changing that. It's a lot of time. And I'm sure you can imagine that is a very tiresome job. So I used to do that on the weekends while watching TV. And now, thankfully, other people do it instead of me. But that's that. And also, let's see, more environmental stuff. We actually, even though our products are non-toxic and everything, we don't want the extra oil. It's it's like cooking oil. So it's all food grade. I think it's food grade. But anyway, it's avocado oil, castor oil, coconut oil, and olive oil. And it's all over there. And that oil we don't want getting into the sewage system, because it could inadvertently clog stuff. And nobody wants that. So we actually pay to have our water pumped out every week, because we don't want that stuff circulating into, and it's just, that's how good neighbors are. And so that is our workshop. And I'm really proud of what we built here. I mean, look at all those molds. And, you know, eventually you'll get to meet our employees, our team, the Outlaws, and they're so amazing. I'm so proud of who we have collected here. Many of them are new to Outlaw and just getting started. But like, for example, Irma, so Ariana's been here for a few months, and by a few, I mean, I think like 5 or 6. And so she's a pro soap maker, and she trained Irma how to make soap. And now Irma and she are making, the other day they made 69 batches of soap, each one 37 bars of soap. It's amazing stuff. I'm so proud. I'm so excited for my team and for the company. So thank you for being on this adventure with us, and we hope you continue to ride with the Outlaws. It has been an amazing journey, and it's only just begun.